Hey guys, Jen Brown here with GymRa. Today I've got a short and super spicy yoga sculpt fusion workout. All you need is your yoga mat and a set of medium to heavy weights. I've got my 5-pounders here, so grab something that seems pretty challenging to you. You can take your shoes off if you'd like. I've got my sneakers on. Be warned, we do have some jumping and cardio inspired movement today. So we're gonna meet down on a downward facing dog. Bring your hands forward, your feet back, your hips high, and just start to feel the body. Pedal it out right and left. Notice where you're at. Notice where you may be holding on to a little extra tension. You may need to give your body a little more love today. And then start to lift and lower your heels together a few times. So warming up the calves, the ankles, the tops of the feet. Give me 4 more just like that. Here's 3, 2. Now on 1, lift your heels, slide forward to a high plank, bringing your shoulders right above your wrists. Inhale and exhale back to your downward facing dog. Let's just flow there a few times, noticing the belly. Hugging the belly in and up, pressing your palms down firmly into your mat, keeping your elbows soft and your chin away from chest so your gaze is following the movement. 3 more and then we pause in our plank. Here's 2. On 1, come forward, high plank. Step your feet in so that your knees are right underneath your hips. Keep pressing down into your mat. You should feel your belly warm up even more. Tap your knees down and up. So if your knees don't actually touch the mat, don't worry about a thing. This is just all about using the abdominals, bracing through the core as you lift and lower the knees. We have 4, and then we step back to a high plank in 3, 2, on 1, high plank. Now widen your feet enough to stay pretty stable. Begin to tap your shoulders, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. You don't need to speed through it. I want you to feel the control here. That's what it's all about. So still getting into the abdominals. We have 4 more. Here's 3, 2, on 1, hips high, down dog. Now slowly step your feet, those are feet, up to your hands. Left hand down to the center of the feet, right arm up, bend your left knee, shake out your wrist. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this view I'm looking at? It is so beautiful. Let's let it go, switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up. This side's not so bad either. Circling out the wrist. Good. Both hands down, bend the knees, and we slowly roll up. Just taking a side body stretch here. So I'm just gonna turn this way. Reach your arms up. Now interlace your hands, your fingers, except for your pointers. So shoot your 2 pointers up. Take a hinge over to the right. Draw your left shoulder back. So think of opening up the left side of the body. Relax your neck. Your knees can be a little soft. Let's bring it back through center and over to the other side. Good, so we're just opening up the body here, getting ready for what is gonna be a lot of work. 1 more time, let's bring it back through center, over to the right, and bring it to the left. Now separate your hands next to your ears. Bend your knees. Sit your hips back into a chair pose. Swing your arms back behind you, lift both of your heels. Drop your heels, press your arms back up. Just like that. So think of warming up shoulders, triceps, hamstrings, glutes. A lot going on here. Absolutely your quads. We have 3 more, and then we're meeting in a down dog in 2. Last one, back to chair. Can you get a little bit lower? Bring your palms to touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, and just lift your hips, downward facing dog. Okay, let's start to get fiery over here. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Square your hips, lift the leg up so you're feeling your glute engaged. Exhale, draw your knee forward, low lunge. On your inhale, bring your left foot to meet your right, stand up. On your exhale, you step back down and alternate between those two movements. Find the pace that suits you here. If your hands don't actually touch the floor as you step back into your lunge, that is a-okay. We have 8 more, believe it or not. I don't even believe it. 4 more. Here's 4. Meet me in your lunge in 3. So you step back in 2. Here it is, step back, lunge. Your right leg comes back. You drop your knees down and you have wide arm push-ups. Now, if you prefer to keep your knees lifted, more power to you. Go ahead. Think of lowering your entire body. Inhale, lower, exhale, press up. We have 8 more. And then we press back up, down dog. Here's your 4 and 3, 2, on 1, lift your knees, down dog. Left leg high on your inhale. Good. Let's square the hips. Maybe lift the leg a little higher. Feel your glutes engaged. Inhale there. Exhale, draw it forward. Begin to bring your right leg up to meet your left. That same exact thing here. So tapping down and up. And same thing applies with the hands. If they don't actually tap the mat, it's okay. Here's your 8. You were waiting for it, so I'm here to help. Last 3, 2, 1. Meet me in your lunge, hands down. Step your left leg back, drop your knees or keep them lifted. Wide arm push-ups, once again. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You guys keep moving right there. We have 4. Here's 3. Keep it going. 2 and 1. High plank, down dog. Check back in. You can pedal it out right and left. Now ground your heels. Inhale, right leg high again. Exhale, step it through. Make sure you've got your weights nearby. Keep your knees bent. Bring your weights up to your chest. Roll your shoulders back. So it's a twist past your right leg. So we're twisting to the right. Your left leg steps up, feet parallel, hips width, hinge forward, wide row, step it back. That's the movement. So you're alternating between those two. It's your lunge twist and your wide row. Get low as you find that lunge. Squeeze your shoulder blades together for your row. Right there. Again, pace, it's what works for you. I want you to feel the control, feel the stability. We have 4 more. Here's your 3, 2, and 1. Good. Meet me in your lunge, please. Good. We're sending the hips down, pressing arms all the way up. Crescent. Relax your shoulders, drop your hips, hug your belly to spine. Now bring your weights to touch on an inhale. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Right there. Find a pulse up with the arms. Small pulse. Shoulders are relaxed. We go for 8. And here's your 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights to touch in front of your chest. Pivot your toes forward. Finding curtsy bicep curls. So you're alternating curtsies, elbows hugging in. Keeping shoulders relaxed. And the way to fully activate those biceps is hugging the elbows in as much as you can. Ooh, I'm feeling this already. We have 8 more, and then we're pausing on one side. Let's go for 4. Here's your 3. Last 2. Now bring your left foot behind your right. Pause in your curtsy. Send your arms forward, bend your arms in half. We open up, press up, back down, squeeze in. So you're alternating between a chest press and a shoulder press. You're holding the curtsy in the legs. If it's too much, just send your feet underneath your hips with a little bend in your knees. Use the breath. The arms have a 90-degree angle as you open and close. We have 4. 3. Now I know what you're wondering. Do we have 2 legs, Jen? Do we have 2 sides? We do. I'm here to help. Last one. Back to the alternating bicep curtsies. So take it side to side. You know where we're going next. No surprises. So get ready for it. In 8, our right leg behind left. You should feel the curtsy in your thighs, your glutes. Here's 2. Now last one, pause. Right leg behind left. Bend your arms. Open, press up, back down, squeeze in. Same thing, alternate your chest press with your shoulder press. Chin away from chest, relax your face, shoulders away from ears. Keep it going. We have 4 more. Right there, guys. I know you're killing it already. I can feel it. Last one right here. Good. Step your right foot out. Now, weights in front of your chest. Send your hips back and slowly forward fold. Drop your weights. Left hand to the center of the feet. Bend the left knee. Take your twist. Right arm up. Switch. Bend the right knee. Left arm up. Hands down. Bend both knees. Slowly roll all the way up. Okay, right into a little cardio move. Side shuffle side to side with a knee drive hold. So we take it to one side, lift your inside knee and pause. Let's do it. Now again, same thing here. You find your pace. You give it everything you got, because I told you this is short, and I think I told you it's spicy too. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, reach your arms all the way up. Palms touch, bring them down to your heart. Open back up into your warrior 2. Big bend in your front knee. No weights needed here, you're welcome. I got you. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Ooh, that is some sun. I'm getting tan for sure, right? Okay, hands down, step it back. You have 2 options, either right to down dog or tricep push-ups. You just have 8 of them. Otherwise, meet me in your downward facing dog. Chin away from chest. And here's your 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog on 1. You can pedal it out. Now make sure you've got those weights at the front of your mat. Pedal out your dog. All right, moving right along. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, slowly step it forward. Grab those handy dandy weights with a bent knee, bring them to your chest. You twist to the left, right leg steps up, hinge, wide row, bring it back. You know where we're going. So let's find it. Find your pace that gives you a lot of control here. So it's not about the speed, it's about the depth of each movement. As you row, squeeze your shoulder blades together. As you twist, feel it. Your obliques firing up. And then notice, can you get a little deeper as you step back in that lunge? I'm gonna ask myself the same thing. There it is. We have 4 more, and then we add on. Here's 3. Big twist. 2. Last one. Bring your weights to touch, step back into your lunge, crescent. Arms reach up. Hips low, 90-degree bend in your left knee. Bring your weights to your heart, open up, warrior 2. Big bend in the left knee, shoulders relaxed, find a pulse up with the arms. We have 4, 3, turn your toes forward on 1. Good, so we have a curtsy, but instead of biceps this time, triceps. So we step, curtsy, sending the arms long behind us. Find the control here, especially when you're using heavier weights and trying to target the triceps. It's all about control. So make sure you're not taking it into the bicep, but you're feeling that length in the back of the arms. You guys, keep it going. The sweat is real. It is a beautiful day here in SoCal. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left behind your right. Hold your curtsy. Hinge forward, hands face each other. It's a narrow row. So you're drawing the elbows back, chin away from chest. If you feel this in your glutes, you should. That's a good thing. So exhale on that squeeze up. Pin those elbows towards your sides and back. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side to side again, tricep, step, press back, whoop. So bending both knees as you curtsy. Your shoulders relaxed, hips pressing back. Now I don't need to tell you what we're doing next. You know. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right behind your left. Send your arms long, hands face each other. Inhale, exhale, narrow row. Pull, squeeze, press. Same thing. Squeeze those elbows next to your sides as you pull the weights back. We have 8. Can you get a little deeper in those legs? Still turned out. Here's 4, 3, 2, on 1. Step your feet out. Bring your weights to touch at your chest. Hinge, hug your belly in. Take it all the way down to the mat. Weights down. From here, just begin to shift side to side. Rock it out a little bit. Bend both knees, roll all the way up. So we've got another cardio movement. You can stay with the first one. Otherwise, it's a skater. So find that jump. You're landing light, a great modification. Just step it side to side. It's actually pretty similar to the curtsy we were just doing. Now, I did tell you there was cardio today, right? Can't be too mad at me here. Gave you a fair warning. Here's 8 and 7, 6. Doesn't matter if your hand touches the floor. Just reach down, find the length, find the jump. Last 2 and 1. Let's open back up. Warrior 2. Big bend in your left knee, arms long, shoulder height, gaze past your middle finger. Breathe. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Good. Cartwheel down and hold. Step your left leg back. Okay, moving right along. It's one push-up. You can drop your knees. Then you lift your left leg, your right leg. You either step or jump into Frogger, lift your hands, bring it back. So push up, lift each leg, Frogger. You can keep the hands down as well. Find your push up. So it's a combination. This is challenging stuff, guys. Take it at your own pace. Breathe and just be proud of yourself for even showing up today, for committing to this workout. We're actually almost there. If the Frogger's too much, you just step it. There is nothing wrong with that. We have 3 more. Last one. Meet me in your high plank. Press up, down dog. Begin to pedal it out. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Now lift your heels high, bend your knees down to the mat. Grab your weights, bring them to the top of your mat, and you're just stepping your way up. We're meeting in a chair pose. So get there however you'd want to get there. You can take a vinyasa, and then we meet right there. Okay, feet parallel, hips width. Arms reach up, hips low. Now bend your knees, reach for your weights, bring them to your chest. Squat low, and then press the weights up. So your feet can be a little wider than your hips here. See what feels comfortable with strong wrists as you bring them down and then push the weights up. Use your energy, use your strength. Drop and press. Inhale and exhale. So as you drop low, hips back. Feel it in your hamstrings, your glutes. Pressing down with your heels, both feet. We have 4 more. Here's 3, use that breath. Last 2. And 1, and then meet me at the bottom. And we've got a pulse. You knew it was coming. Obviously, we're pulsing it out here. So how low can you get? We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Put the weights down. Take a moment here. Again, shift those hips side to side. Keep your right leg where it is. Step your left leg on back. 2 options. Option 1, just drive your left knee. Option 2, you're taking it into your hop. You can either step all the way back into your runner's lunge or just lunge low. Breathe. It feels so good to move, guys. We are so lucky. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, high plank. All you're doing is holding here. Press your palms down firmly, elbows soft. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jump your legs out, stand up, and we're going right to the other side. So we step back, option 1, option 2. Let's take our hop. So again, you can either find your runner's lunge or just stay a little higher, stepping it back into your lunge hop. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, hands down, high plank, drop your knees. Let's get to a little bit of booty work, shall we? Here's where we're going. So, facing forward, hands come underneath your shoulders. It's a combination. You may want to watch me a couple times. You may want to take it slower and then meet me once you're ready, okay? So the left leg steps back, one-legged plank. I lift my right knee up 1 time. Tap right knee down, kick left leg out, tap lift, that's it. Bring it back to plank. So I lift right knee, tap it down, kick the left, tap it down, and again. Keep it going. We're not here for long. This is really good for hip mobility, for the base of the seat, the outer hip, all those areas I think we all want to work. Get toned up, sculpting the body. So feel the control. We're almost there. We have 3. And here's your 2. Last one. High plank, just pause. 4 counts, pushing into the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Right away, right leg steps back into your plank. Left knee lifts up. Left knee taps down. Kick out right, tap, lift, step. Same thing, other leg. Find it when you're ready. And remember, you can take small sips of water, towel off when you need to, and then we just get right back in it. And we finish this thing as a community. Whew. Almost there. I tell myself as I tell you. We're so close. Last 3, my friends. Last 2. Final one. Meet me in a forearm plank. Elbows under shoulders. Lift your kneecaps up, engage your thighs. Feel energy pressing out of your heels. Chin away from chest. Everything long and strong. This is called a plank for a reason. So think of a wooden plank as your body. Breathe, close your eyes if you need to. 8 counts, let it shake. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down. Swing your legs in front of you. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, Paschimottanasana. You've got a little core work coming up on your back, and then we're on with our day, our evening, whatever we're up to. Good. Let's bend the knees, lift the legs up, boat pose. Okay, you have a couple options. You can keep the knees bent or lengthen them completely. Whoop. Keep engaging the low belly here and breathe. Now slowly lower for a count of 2 to low boat, and then bring it up to high boat. Lower for 2, bring it up for 2. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. I hope you're enjoying the view as much as I am. We have 4 and 3, 2, last one. Meet me on your back. Good. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Hands behind the head. It's 1 curl up with the upper body. You press your hands down and lift the hips up, lower body. So we go curl 1 and lift for 1. So we're getting all abdominal muscles right here, right now. We're not here for long because we've been engaging our core this entire workout. We have 4. Keep it up. Control it, especially on that lift and lower with the hips. Last 2. Final one. And then hands come behind the head. Just pulse it out to finish. We're cooling it down right after this in 8, 7. Can you get up just a little bit higher? Here's your 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Send your left leg long. Let's take half happy baby, right leg. You can bend the left knee if that feels better for you. And then hug your right knee in towards your chest, circle out the ankle. Take it right into a spinal twist. So you can gaze past your right shoulder if that feels good, or just keep your gaze up at the sun if you're outside like me, or maybe at your ceiling. Otherwise, that's lovely as well. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, bring it back in, half happy baby. Taking a hold of the left foot. You can send the right leg long or keep it bent, foot down on the mat. Hug your knee in towards your chest, circle out the ankle. Oh, this feels nice. Hope I don't fall asleep in like my last 30 seconds. It's possible, anything's possible. Take the left knee across the body, spinal twist, other side. Gazing maybe past your left shoulder or up towards the sunshine. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Begin to rock it out side to side and then up and down along the length of the spine. A couple times. Let's meet in a seated position, cross-legged. Reach both arms all the way up. Palms touch and pull them down to your heart. Even though I leave you here, I do ask that you take some rest on your back after this class. But for a moment, let's come together, acknowledge what we just accomplished. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Namaste. Thank you. See you soon.